Jai Hind everyone, myself Sandeep Yadav, Assistant Professor CSC Department. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on innovation, which is a part of unit number 2nd, being taught to BTech final year student in odd semester or even semester. And the name of subject is Project Management and Entrepreneurship. Let us see what are the contents of the lecture. The main idea is introduction to innovation, entrepreneurial idea generation and identifying business opportunities, management skills for entrepreneurs and managing for the value creation, and the last one is creating and sustaining enterprising model and organization effectiveness. So first of all, we are going to study about innovation. Well, most of us are already aware of the term innovation in some manner. The term refers to a new way of doing the things. It may refer to a incremental or emergent or radical revolutionary changes in the thinking product. Three things: creativity, failure and iteration. It is not that the success is attained without failure. Many times failures will occur. So we have to keep moving until unless we get the desired output. So it will require a number of iterations and the mindset should be creative. So various definitions of innovation has been proposed. The first definition that is being proposed was by Peter, which states that the innovation comes through combinations made by an entrepreneur, resulting in either a new product, new process, opening of new market. That is, there was no market for this particular sector earlier, or something new to organize the business, or some new source of supply which were not present earlier. So in totality, there are 5 things that comes under the innovation. Either new product is there, new process is there, opening of new market is there, new way of organizing the business is there, or new source of supply is there. It means all the things are to be novel. It means they are to be new. Not the existing things will be sufficient. Now, Peter distinguishes the inventions from innovations and identified 5 types of innovation. Let us see the 5 type of innovation with the help of example. First is new process. So this results in new method of production. Example is Ford car manufacturing and assembly lines. Now second is opening a new market. Opening new market means earlier there were all analog things, right? Then thereafter that lead to the digitalization. So the new market of digitalization has opened. Third, a new source of supply, that is international air travel. Earlier it was not there, air travel mode was not there. Then when the aeroplanes become common, a new supply chain started, that is the goods start reaching through air travel. Earlier they were used to be shipped through traditional ships. Now new business or industry, that is a new type of organization. We see the internet is the example. A new product, any new product or improvement on the existing product. For example, earlier people used to have landlines. Thereafter we switched to mobile. Even in mobile, new versions are coming daily. That is also an example of innovation. So what we have seen is all the 5 types are there along with the suitable examples. Now innovation can increase the profit on value side. The customer values the innovation enough to pay more for it. Or the cost side, the company produce the offering in more efficient way. Either the way, the value is created for the firm as well as for the customer. So innovation is basically leads in value addition, which is beneficial for the society. Society comprises both the firm as well as the consumer. So mankind get benefited from the innovations. See, this is a simple example of innovation. See, innovation is discovering is making something new. For example, a tire wash device. Now, when this is implemented in bicycle, it becomes the example of innovation. That is, the new thing has been came in the market, and it has been commercialized, and it is being used by the masses. Then it becomes the innovation. So this example is there. This is a very good example, and I hope it is clear to all of you by seeing this particular example. Such example must be quoted while answering the questions in examinations. So invention is different from the innovation at a particular moment of time, in that it does not have any commercial idea that it may have in future. So there is no shortage of ideas. Everyone of get thousands of ideas daily. So there is no shortage of ideas or inventions in the world. The challenge is to introduce these successfully to the market. So many things are being there, but how many of them being put to the practice? How many of them being utilized? Only the idea or the invention that can be called as a innovation, which has been successfully implemented in the market, which has been successfully introduced in the market, which is being commercialized and which is used by the masses. Only then it becomes the innovation, otherwise it will not be part of innovations. So there, in other words, innovation offers interplay between the product offering and a market. That is, innovation provides better quality product at lower prices, which leads to the higher standard of living of the people. Now, this diagram clearly illustrates the difference between the invention and the innovation. Here, the invention is creating something new. This results in new knowledge, whereas innovation means transformation of any idea or resource into useful application. This results in new products or service or the process, right? So the thing is, any new things that has been successfully introduced in the market has commercial value, and it's to be used by the people. That is innovation. Otherwise, the ideas which cannot be implemented are of no use. They remains on the papers. Now, there are three types of innovations. First is product innovation, second is process innovation, and third is service innovation. We shall study each of them one by one. Let us first study the product innovation. See, this shows the innovations in case of lights. So earlier we used to have candle, then come the bulb, then LEDs there, and before that CFL was there. So this clearly shows the changes in the lights from candle to LED, and further advancement is also going on. So the product has undergone a change during a last 100 years. From here we have come to here, and from here we will also move somewhere else, but in the due course of time. Now, product innovation changes in how the product is noticed by the consumer. See, already we have seen the structure has to be changed so that the changes are being visible to the customer. These changes include change in project design, research and development, and new product development. These are meant to meet the requirements of the customer and the current demand that is prevailing in the market, so as to satisfy the customers. Now, the degree of change can include the following things. Yes, this is very important. The change can include an incremental improvement or addition to the product families, right? Some improvement has been done, or you adding something to the already existing family, or the next generation products can be there, which totally creates next generation, or new core products can also be there. The example of product innovation are Number one, already of we are aware of TV. So increasing a new screen size for TV. Earlier there was no screen size was small, 21 inches or 24 inches. Now we are seeing 55 inches, 60 inches, 65 and so on. So that is the example. Next is changing of CRT TV to a flat screen TV. Earlier we have the CRT TV. Now we have switched to flat TV. And third is we have added the internet facility access to the TV. Now the TV has become the smart TV. Earlier it was simple TV which we used to use. So the gradual improvement is there. The new products are being released in the market. New generation products are coming in the market. So overall there is a continuous improvement which making the product more efficient, effective, right, useful or friendly and valuable to the users, and it is integrated with other product technology or the system to make it more useful. The next type of innovation is process innovation, which involves a new or significantly improved method for the production or delivery of output that adds value to the organization. Now, the process itself means a set of interrelated activities that are meant to transform input into specified output for the benefit of all the customers. So, process relates to all the operational activities by which the value is being offered to the end customer, such as acquisition of raw material, manufacturing, logistic, and after sales services. So, our emphasis should be making the process simpler. The process should be simpler, it should not be complicated, and making it faster so that it takes lesser time, and make it more accurate than the previous one, and it should be more reliable, and it should be less expensive by reducing the unit cost, by improving the production capabilities. So overall we have to make change in the processes by which the transformation is going on, by which the input is converted into the output. So if the process are being changed, are being streamlined properly, then it automatically will help. Next is service innovations. You see here we are seeing the client are there, the solution is there, the improvement is there, the practice is there. So all sorts of services are there which we are seeing in this particular diagram. Practice is there, improvement is there, technology is there. So service involves product, intangible, that forms an extended part of the product life cycle from initial sale to the end of life recycling and disposable. Means the service that we supply from the sale till the end of the product life, that comes under the category of services. Service industry mainly involves the areas such as finance, food, education, transport, health. So these are the major areas that come under the service sector. These organizations also need to innovate continuously so that they can provide the better and improved services to the customer. So time to time these people take feedback from the customer also, so as to find out the lacuna in their services and try to improve that services. So in service, how can be innovation be there? By providing a new way of service or by providing new service. New information technology platforms can be there. Particularly the internet have already added the scope for service innovation, where you need not to run here and there, just write to the complaints or your service, whenever you require service, you can get it. Various modes are there, IT modes are there to get it, so either through WhatsApp or through mail or through phone, whatever means, through text messages, we can do that. The internet is a valuable resource in this particular area on which new customer services between the organization and their customers are being developed every day. Internet is must nowadays. it is becoming a part and parcel of the life. So together with technology, we'll be able to provide better services which will add values. If the customer gets the good services, automatically the organization will benefit from it. Now, Christian defined innovations into two broad categories. One is disruptive innovations and second is sustaining innovations. So, the disruptive innovations means we involve a new value proposition by which new markets are creating. In such an instance, individual or business organizations seize upon the basic inventions and transform them into economic innovations, thereby disequilibrating and altering the existing market and waiting until the process eventually settles down before the next wave of innovation comes. Whereas in sustaining innovations are best, that is thought as an improvement to the existing process, market or markets and products. So here we are having the new things and here we are having the improvement over the existing things. So disruptive means totally new things and sustaining means we are improving the existing things. So both can be used depending on the situation. We cannot have the new things each and every time, but we can optimize them, we can add any more features to them to make them more meaningful. So next are the phases in innovation. Well, innovation has two phases. First is design phase and second is implementation phase. The design phase is marked by much divergent thinking and creativity, brainstorming and search of ideas. Researchers have suggested that the management of the design phase needs to be marked by greater administrative flexibility and these types of innovation to achieve the necessary goal to survive. Now, implementation phase, requires a different mode of the management. It involves putting the chosen innovations to work. It much planning need to be done. There should be proper coordination should be there and control and the evaluation of the progress need to be carried out for the implementation processes. So next is business idea generations. So business is not about the idea of power but the power of ideas. Very well said. So the starting point of any business is the purposeful, meaningful, powerful ideas. An idea about enhancing and developing, an idea worth converting into business so that it leads the profit. So the business opportunity is the possibility for a new profit. How? Either through the founding and formation of venture or through the improvement of an existing venture. So we need to recognize the opportunity. So opportunity recognition can be considered as an activity that can occur prior to the establishment of the firm and also post founding of the firm. That is throughout the life of the firm and throughout the life of the entrepreneur it can happen. So we have to recognize the opportunity. Only then we will be able to make new profit, otherwise it will not be possible. Now then opportunity, what is an opportunity? We have all heard the term opportunity, but how many of us are clear with the idea of opportunity? Well, an opportunity is the qualities of being attractive, desirable and timely, and it is anchored in a product or service which create values for the buyers or the end users. Let us see. Better, different, new. So it may be a new or improved product, it may be a new service, new means of production, new way of distributing the product or service, improved service, combinations, new combinations can be there, or a hybrid of all the above existing things that are being mentioned here. So opportunities are not like raindrops. They do not fall at your feet. Well, not usually. From time to time, we see something must happen which allows an entrepreneur to move forward. So we have to grab the opportunity. Opportunity will not come to us, but we need to grab the opportunity. We need to make space for ourselves to grab the opportunity. If we wait for an opportunity, we'll probably not be able to succeed. As creative businessmen, people, we seek and develop the opportunity, meaning that we need to grab the opportunity. We have to make room for the opportunity. So the question is, do idea is equal to opportunity, or the problem equal to opportunity? Reality is, then an idea is only an opportunity when it added values to the consumer, or it solved the problem, that is, or it can make some money, that is, it is adding the value, that is, it is providing the profit, or it is good fit with the entrepreneurial team. So what are the various factors that influence the discovery of opportunity? First is the prior knowledge in the second is education, third having the work experience in that field, or inculturation, or you can get the help from family and the friends or any other person, events or the means. So this diagram clearly states creativity, innovation, opportunity and entrepreneurship. See, here we are having the innovation, and here is the invention, there is the innovation. This is the ability to be creative and ability to spot opportunities. By being creative and by the ability to spot opportunity, only then we will be do the innovations and will be attaining the successful. So in a nutshell, we can say that opportunity has to be grabbed and we need to be creative. Only then we can be successful. Thank you. It's all from my side.